Mount Everest is the most desirable mountain on the planet. It's not too difficult to climb when compared to another 8,000, but it's very hard, and climbing it is always a risk, even at the base camp. I will share three stories of climbers, which ended badly. However, in the most cases, things turn out well, like the last story, the fourth. In April of 2015, a massive earthquake rocked Nepal and climbed the lives of thousands. The 8th magnitude quake caused a monstrous avalanche on Mount Everest. Among those who perished was Dan Fredingbull, the head of privacy for Google Earth. Fredingbull had started Google Adventure Team, which documented remote mountains, ocean floors, and reefs in the same manner that Google Maps details cities and towns. A mountain enthusiast, Fredingbull had scaled 4 of the 7 summits of the world before attempting Everest. While Google refused to confirm details, allegedly Fredingbull and 3 other employees were on this expedition to Everest, in order to enable a street view trek to base camp as well as to bring a street view camera to the summit. During an avalanche, Dan suffered major head trauma and succumbed to his injuries. The other 3 Google employees sustained injuries but were able to evacuate him. Having conquered 4 of the 7 summits, Peter Kinloch had just secured Everest and his 5th when he was struck by sudden blindness on his descent. Guides noticed Kinloch's loss of coordination, and after admitting he could no longer see, Sherpas worked diligently to try and help the 28-year-old down the mountain. They made the difficult decision to leave Kinloch behind. Months later, Kinloch's friend, Rodney Hogg, was making his home attempt on Everest and spotted Peter on a ledge. His remains perfectly preserved by the ice. When I saw him, I instantly knew it was Peter. You could see his face. It was just like he was lying on his back taking a rest, Hogg said. Kinloch's parents had asked Rodney to retrieve Peter's camera if he ever came across his remains. The climb down to Peter was too dangerous to undertake, so Hogg took a moment to pay respects to his fallen comrade before continuing on. Before Kinloch's passing, the Sherpas clipped him into a fixed line to the side of the mountain. It's likely to still be there today. Carl Gordon Hennessy was a scientist, professor, and NASA astronaut who served aboard the Space Shuttle Challenger in 1985. As a child, one of Carl's boyhood heroes was Sir Edmund Hillary, the first man to summit Mount Everest. This led to an intense interest in mountaineering and Hennessy becoming a climbing enthusiast. In 1993, Hennessy took leave from NASA and joined an expedition to Mount Everest with a British research group. During his second day at the base camp at 22,000 feet, Hennessy started showing signs of high altitude sickness, and his lungs began to fill with blood plasma. Hennessy was unable to get off of the mountain in time and perished at 18 28,000 feet of pulmonary depth. Hennessy was interred above Changste Glacier. Himalaya, Nepal, 2006. An Australian climber, Link Hall, managed to summit Everest on 25 May 2006. But not long after reaching the peak, he came down with a serious case of cerebral edema, which swells the brain and causes extreme hallucination. Several Sherpa guides attempted to assist Alan Helps to get him down the mountain, but eventually they were forced to abandon him, and he was assumed dead. Miraculously, Hal survived the night without oxygen or proper equipment at the height of around 28,000 feet, or 8,600 meters. He lost a toe and the tips of 8 fingers to frostbite. But the next day, he went down the mountain with the help of a team that was looking for the summit and that found him. Hal, who recently passed away, said the experience gave him a new perspective, explaining, "Now I really have a different relationship with death. Every day is truly a gift."